They're not able to hit. Magic with the spin. The pass off the dribble of Divac. What a play.
You don't want Shaquille out there doing that. That's his second foul. Ball into Vlade. Hook shot with the left hand. Fool Shaq completely. And he was vacant, so to speak, defensively.
Vlade, great to meet you. We're talking with really a legend of the game. We're very honoured to have you in Sydney. 16 NBA seasons, great international player with an amazing story. But we're here in Sydney because of your humanitarian efforts. I'm hoping you could tell us a little bit about what you're in Sydney for.
Well, first of all, I have to tell you thank you for inviting me here at King's site. I came here to introduce especially Serbian population that lives here in Australia with my work. As you know, I've been in the United States for the last 20 years, and last 2-3 years I live in Serbia as the president of the Olympic Committee, but also working in my foundation, try to raise awareness about refugees that we have from the last civil war. Unfortunately, it happened in the 90s, but people still live in refugee camps. We have a couple thousand people still without homes, and we try to find the solution for those people.
And yesterday you had a very big event in Sydney which went, I believe, about 1/3 of the way towards building a block of apartments for some of these refugees.
Yes, absolutely. I'm so excited about what we did yesterday as a community. I think it's very important to send a message that a lot of things happens every day, and so many things makes big thing, and hopefully next year we'll have a building apartment with people that last 20 years spent in refugee camps finally have a new life.
The work that your foundation does, you're also very, very busy with the Serbian Olympic team. Can you tell us a little bit about how the team is shaping up for the London Olympics?
Well, our goal is to have around 100 athletes, and I think we are close to reach that goal. Obviously, we have very successful tennis players, water polo, volleyball, shooting range, handball, so hopefully those people can bring some medals for us. As you know, Serbia is a very, sports nation. Unfortunately, basketball team didn't make it this year, but hopefully next in Rio. It's exciting for me to work and be part of sports. I think sports is a great thing, especially working with the young athletes. Makes me very happy.
What have you learned as an athlete that transfers over to now your humanitarian work and your sports administration work?
Well, I have to tell you, it's much easier to be an athlete than in sports management. But like I said, it's exciting because I had experience what the athletes really want, and I try to be on a duty for those athletes. I think it's very difficult to make a career and to be a champion. It's a lot of difficult steps to reach, and I'm lucky to be at the opportunity to work with those guys.
Going back to your playing career, obviously a lot of people know you from the NBA, grew up watching you with the Lakers, and then you have this distinction of they had to trade you to get Kobe Bryant, which was that considered a milestone in your career, the first time you were traded?
Well, I think it was a good business deal.
How did you feel? We're trying to get the dirt here on.
Well, I have to tell you, in that moment when I heard the news, it was very difficult. It was one of the worst news in my basketball life, because I looked basketball as a fun place. Never looked basketball as my job, and I told myself, first time I feel that way, I'll retire. And that moment, I didn't feel that as something that I really enjoyed. So I was thinking about retirement because I didn't want to go somewhere to play that I wasn't happy. But fortunately, I spent some time in Charlotte with the coaches. Played there 2 wonderful years. I was very happy, and actually that move extended my career because I realized that it's part of the sports. You have to go around and make new friends and get new experience. And I finally finished my career with the Lakers. 2006.
And it's great that you did continue on, because if you look at obviously some amazing highlights with the Lakers, but some incredible highlights as well with the different Kings, the Sacramento Kings.
Absolutely, and actually I have to tell you, my time with the Kings, 6 beautiful years are probably the best of my career. We had a wonderful team of very talented players. We played very unique basketball. more international than NBA style. I think people recognize that, and we were in some way international team, not just an NBA team.
And you mentioned friendship that's formed in basketball before. You have, as I understand, a closeness with Andrew Gaze, the great Australian.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm very happy to meet a lot of people, and one of those great people that I met, it's Andrew Gaze, big basketball star. I had the opportunity to play against him in some NBA years, but also internationally when Yugoslavia and Australia play against each other. I'm happy to see him next week in Melbourne. We saw each other in Singapore for Youth Olympic Games, but it's always a great time to spend with him.
And another great friend that a lot of our fans would know was with Drazen Petrovic.
Yeah, Drazen and myself, we played together for national team, and we actually moved to the NBA in the same year. Fortunately, he died, in a car accident, and we had some different, view about the war back home, and when we had the Civil War, and kind of left the gap that it was very difficult for me to understand. But finally, I had the opportunity to go and visit his family and go to his grave and kind of find the closure for that 6 months of difficult time with each other.
Is that an important message for you to maybe give to young basketball players that are coming up about friendship and teamwork? And
yeah, I think it's very important. I had the opportunity to talk to the players of Sydney Kings, and I told them that to have a successful year or career, you have to be really respectable and tolerant to your teammates and coaches, because it's a chemistry that really makes it happen. Not just for the team, but also for your own career. I think you have a great team here in Sydney, very young, and hopefully they can improve.
And is there a final message you'd like to give the people of Sydney and everyone around the world that's going to watch this video?
Thank you for supporting me all this year, and I always try to be an ambassador of the world, because through my career I had a lot of ups and downs. Watching people be so happy and so rich, and on the other hand so poor and so unhappy. And I think this world is so small to have stupid wars and differences that put us in difficult situations. I think differences should bring us together. I think we should all make this place a better place.
Very well said, Vlade.
Thank you.
Kind.
Thank you.
Thank you.